fans and viewers of the Malik Show. I'm your host Malik Shabazz Sullivan. How you doing? Now let me move this out the way so you all can see my special guest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we move forward, I would just like to talk about this person sitting right beside me. This is Andrew Palmer, known as Drew Powell, and he is the director and the producer for this show. And tonight, he is live and in person, and we're going to interview him and we're going to get his feedback on some stuff that he's been doing for the Malik Show and much more. So, all that tonight. And if I can just move this out the way. Ooh, ooh, y'all can't see me. Y'all can't. Let's swap this thing and okay, perfect. Y'all can see us. Okay, welcome to the Malik Show again, and I hope that you guys are ready for tonight. Tonight on Hot Topics, we are talking about the basketball players LeBron James and Delonte West, and the Mama Battle. That's tonight on Hot Topics. And for the Malik Show's entertainment, the Jonas Brothers. One of their number one hits will be played tonight. And I do have my producer and director right here. And we are just going to just talk tonight. We're not going to talk about nothing special or important. We're just going to talk. But I want you all to check this out. Right here, my director right here just did it. And I want you all to just look at it for 2 seconds. How you like that? I like that. That is, he did that, and he sent it to me. Well, he sent it to the show today, so I really, really like that. So I thank Drew for that. Now we are ready to move on in tonight's show. Now, first thing we're going to talk about. No, first let's move to the question of the day. Um, and the question of the day is, and Drew is going to help me with this. The question of the day is who and the name of the three Supremes girl groups back in the 60s, and what was their number one hit? Drew, now I want to ask you first before we come out with the correct answer. Who and were the Supremes and what was their number one hit?
Um, Good question. Uh, I don't know.
It's
So
an old group. It is an old group, but I do have the answer for you. Fans and viewers, you can check this out on Facebook at the main page. Diana Ross, Florence Ballard, and Mary Wilson were the Supremes back in the 60s where they all got started. And their number one hit was Baby Love. And I know you all know that song, so check it out. And like I said, the answer was the Supremes. Diana Ross, Florence Ballard, Mary Wilson, and Baby Love was their number one hit. So check that out. But fans and viewers, are you ready for the hot topic of tonight? Let's find out. Oh my God. Can I just say drama, drama, drama? Well, fans and viewers, as you all know, that LeBron James and Delonte West are beefing, or shall I say it. And as we all know that LeBron James's mother, Gloria James, and Delonte West has some kind of, affair going on. But Malik wants to talk about on Hot Topic, and Drew, we're going to talk about this topic because this is going on everywhere. A lot of people is talking about it. And here tonight on the Malik Show, we're going to give you all the scoop on the real situation and the real deal. Now, Drew, what do you have to say before we move on about this?
I say it's BS. I think it's all a hoax. I think just it's just rumors that somebody started up and it got around. Um, I believe it's not real.
I mean, I'm just saying, this is a mess right here. We have two basketball players, two of the great. Well, I don't know about Delonte West, but I know LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players, right now. But this is going on with his mother, and let me all give you some information on background on this. It says LeBron LeBron James's mom, Delonte West's affair is not true. I just been informed of that. And yes, people, that's the latest news for today. LeBron, I'm just gonna say James. James's mother and Delonte West are not having an affair at all. Now, some of you all understand this that it is a rumor and it is a false rumor. It is just something to get you all pumped up and excited about. But the sources that confirm this is a fact. Gloria James, the mother of LeBron, has no affair or any type of relationship with Delonte West. They are just seen several times together, but they really don't have any serious secret love relationships going on. So yeah, and also and you know what? It says right here that they barely talk or they barely know each other. So why is people getting confusion started? But that's all for the latest news on LeBron James, Gloria James, and Delonte's controversial affair. So, fans and viewers, if you know about this situation or you know about this topic, I ask you all to just chill out, relax, because it's not that big of a deal. Now, I want to say about this topic is if Delonte West is seeing Gloria, that's their business. And like I said, if LeBron doesn't understand or if he can't seem to get with the program, well, I think that's a problem. But I do understand teammates going out with their moms. I feel as though that's not the right thing or the place. So we hope that this situation ends someday. And here is my producer and director again. And there he is. That's his picture right there on the right hand side. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight my director and producer is here with us tonight, and I am going to be asking him some questions. And also, we're just going to have some opportunity to catch up here live on the show. Now, let's get started. Now, the first thing, Drew, I want to ask you here on the show is, um, where are you from?
Uh, I'm from all over. I was originally born in Japan, but I was raised in Korea. My dad is actually Jamaican and my mom is Korean.
Hmm.
So I'm a mixed breed and a unique breed. That's what I call it.
Well, well, that's all right. We do have a lot of mixes and stuff here in the world today. Here's the next question I want to ask you. Drew, in what age have you come to the United States to live?
The first time I came to the States, I was about 8 years old. Um, I had just left Japan and I was in Jacksonville, Florida
Hmm.
for a good 4 years. And after I left Jacksonville, I had moved to Korea. So technically, 8 years old was the first time I moved to the States.
Now, when you first moved to the United States, have you had, were you like, oh my God, I'm here. I don't know, what is this? I don't know what is that, due to your out of country uses?
Uh, a little and not really. A lot of things in Japan were pretty much the same as America. It was a little different, but not too far where I couldn't adapt to the environment. What made it awkward was the area I was living at in Florida. It was more of a, I wouldn't say racist community, but because of my Asian and my black, yes, I did have a little bit of racism going on when I was in Florida.
Hmm.
So that was a little bit harder to adapt to than actually moving here and trying to adapt to the whole environment.
I understand. Now, what schools have you attended? Not trying to, I mean, what was the first school that you attended, the name, and what grade, and how did you fit into the environment?
Um, well, my first school I attended that I remember was called Yokota East Elementary School, and that was in Japan. That was in Tokyo, Japan. Um, it was pretty cool, you know. I loved it. I didn't have no problems with it. It was fun. Moved to the States, Jacksonville, Florida. Went to W.E. Cherry Elementary School. That was during my third to my fifth grade year. It was pretty good, I guess. Apart from the racism, um, it was pretty okay. I mean, I had no problem. Moved to Korea. I went to Osan American Middle School. It was it was an okay school. You know, I had no problems with that. I wasn't there for too long due to certain situations. I was there for a year, and then I moved to Miami, Florida, where I actually did attend a private school.
Hmm.
I attended Maranatha Seventh Day Adventist school. Um, After a year over there, moved to Germany.
Wow, you just been all over the world.
Yes.
All over.
Attended um, middle school, my eighth grade there. Um, I don't remember the name. And part of my high school, my ninth and tenth grade year,
Hmm.
at General H. Arnold High School on a base on these
Now,
spot.
those places, those schools that you just named, you attended them. Now, are they? Now, here's something else I want to ask you. Is there any schools in Maryland since you moved here that you've attended before you became grown as you are now?
Uh, my 11th and 12th grade year, I actually was at Bowie High School.
Hmm.
Um, I actually,
Bowie. Shout out to the Bowie Bulldogs. Whoop whoop. But also, it's for the Duval Tigers. Whoop. I'm just giving a little shout out, so excuse me. But Drew, I thank you for that.
mhm.
The next question I want to ask you on the show tonight is, I want to talk now dealing with this, the Malik show. The Malik show has been going on for the past now 4 months. We have had some great shows. Now, recently, you have now been a new producer and director. Now, I just want you to talk about a little bit of the background for your plans for this show and to help this show grow and all.
Well, right now I'm kind of honestly winging it. I don't have a set plan for it,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, things happen and we met for a certain reason, and I feel that this show is going to take off, and the plans that I have set for it is not set in stone, but you know,
It
it'll
takes
happen.
it takes time, you know.
Exactly.
It takes much time for to move on to the next uh, place, and wherever it goes, you know, it will grow. Now, Drew, right now we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have some more questions. And also, we are going to have our first fan out where I get to call one of the Malik Show fans and communicate with him a little bit. It should be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Malik Show's entertainment, the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, yeah. If the heart is always searching, can you ever find a home? never make it on my own. Dreams can take the place of loving you. There's gotta be a million reasons why it's true. When you look me in the eyes and tell me that you love me, everything's alright. When you're right here by my side, when you look me in the eyes, I catch a glimpse of heaven. I find my paradise when you look me in the eyes. How long will I be waiting to be with you again? I'm gonna tell you that I love you in the best way that I can. I can't take a day without you here. You're the light that makes my darkness disappear. When you look me in the eyes and tell me that you love me, everything's alright. When you're right here by my side, when you look me in the eyes, I catch a glimpse of heaven. I find my paradise when you look me in the eyes. More and more, I start to realize I can reach my tomorrow. I can hold my head up high, and it's all because you're by my side. When you look me in the eyes, you tell me that you love me, everything's alright. When you're right here by my side, when I hold you in my arms, I know that it's forever. I just gotta let you know I never wanna let you go. 'Cause when you look me in the eyes and tell me that you love me, everything's alright. When you're right here by my side, when you look me in the eyes, I catch a glimpse of heaven. Oh, I find my paradise when you look me in the eyes. Oh, yeah.
Closed captioning and other considerations for the Malik Show is provided by. Okay, we're back on the Malik Show. That was the Jonas Brothers. And that song that was playing is one of their number one hits, When You Look Me in the Eye. So that is a good song. So y'all check that out if you all are Jonas fans, brothers. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Mr. Drew Powell, the director and producer of the Malik Show on tonight. And we have thought about a fan out, but we're going to save that for another night. But like I said, the interview continues on tonight. Now, before we end the show at 10:30, fans and viewers, this is one thing that I would like to talk about on tonight, and I want to get your feedback. I want to discuss on future plans in life. Some of you all are out there in the world, whether you are young or whether you're old, you're just trying to do something with yourself in life. Now, Drew, what I want to ask you on tonight is what are your future plans by yourself and what are your future plans with the Malik Show? Now, like I said, I have decided that the show has to grow, move on, and do all sorts of things. We're doing pretty good so far, but a lot of stuff has been negativity thrown at me, you know, from people in the public, lots of people in the Maryland area that I've known for so long. But Drew, I really appreciate, how you step in and like grab the show in your hands and switch it and moving it. We're moving, we're doing pretty good. But I just want to ask you and get your feedback on that.
All right. So my plans in life. Start off with that. Um, right now, um, I'm currently in school, of course, in your class currently. Um, I I actually before I came to PGCC, that's where I go now. I was actually at John Hopkins University and got a
One
degree.
of the best colleges. Oh my God. I'll let you finish, but whew, one of the best colleges,
Um,
man.
I picked up computer science and pretty much learned the basics of the computer, how it works, you know, a lot of things in computers. That's what I learned.
Mhm.
Um, of course, in the economy today, it's hard to find a job.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to get a steady job, a government job. That's what I've been trying to do. It's been hard. It's been hard. So I figured if I went back to school and get another degree,
Mhm.
I could land a job. But I don't really know.
You gotta find a job. The job is not just gonna come to you. You have to get
And,
off your ass and you have to find your own goddamn job.
and that is so true.
Whew.
I apply for jobs every night, about 2 3 hours. I'll sit down in front of the computer and
Mm.
apply for jobs and jobs and jobs. I got about 4 calls for government jobs.
Ain't that something?
I have 2 interviews to go to next week for government jobs. If that doesn't land through, then the Air Force, my dad's been in the Air Force for 30 years. That's why I've been traveling all over the world. So I figured that's a better plan, for any young kid that's just gotten out of high school. It's a good start. Military's a good start. It's a shortcut to life. 4 years, get out, do your thing. But
Job Corps. College can be for everybody, and college
exactly,
could be for somebody. But some people just don't want to do it the military because they don't want their lives being at risk, and they don't want to fight in no wars. People is like that, but. But what I do want to ask is how we have a plan in life, and we have to stick with the plan. And I know a lot of people have asked me and came to me, called me, and emailed me saying, Malik, how did you get started with the Malik Show? And it took a lot of work, sorry, as far as setting up music, logos, getting people involved to work with me without money being involved, and stuff like that. But Drew, what I want to ask you is, now that you have a job now, you direct the show, you produce the show, you help the show make be better and stuff. What are your plans for this show and to getting it out there and for all of the public that watches?
well, right now it's all about promotion, 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 promotion. You cannot. Promotion is the biggest thing right now for anything to grow. A lot of viewers watch. A lot of people watch. A lot of people word of mouth. Word of mouth is the biggest thing right now. That's why a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors start. But the word of mouth travels real quick. So my plans for the show, I now that I committed myself to the show, is to help the show grow in a way where not only do we reach out to people on Ustream and people on YouTube, but to reach out to the world because a lot of these discussions, as I watched the previous shows, you know, I noticed that a lot of the shows talk about some real shit. I
Mm,
can't say, it ain't clear. It talks about real life situations that's going on in this world, and people, some people need to hear some of these things that are going on in the world, because you close yourself off from the world, you're never gonna know what's out there, or what could be out there, or any new things you want to try. Newest thing I tried right now was snowboarding. Started snowboarding in February. Love it. Love it. Planning a trip to Colorado. Go snowboarding again. I mean, and it just happened through word of mouth. Somebody invited me to go. They said it was fun. I tried it and I loved it. So, with the Malik show, same thing. It's all word of mouth. It's all promotion. We're going to try taking this show to the next level, and hopefully we can get it out there, not only for just the viewers from Ustream and YouTube and wherever else the show is playing, but for everybody to actually see the show, so they can get so they can gain knowledge on life situations.
You're absolutely right. Also, fans and viewers, the Malik Show in July, we are going to start putting the shows on DVD, and we're going to have a store where we're going to start selling them for $10. Now, the shows are very, very good with special guests that came on, discussed topics, and you all would really, really enjoy it. So, we're going to begin that part in July. More information will be put later. But I thank Drew for saying those words. And like I said, this show is a word of talk and stuff, but hopefully, it'll get out sooner or later. But here is the preview of tomorrow's show, and we will have our closing. Tune in for the Malik show on tomorrow night. We are well. A lot of people has emailed me about this, so tomorrow I'm finally going to talk about it. I am giving tips and advice on dating. This is for young and old. And tomorrow's special guest is Michael Okia again, returning, and also the Malik Show's entertainment is Ray J. And the hot topic has John Travolta lost. That's all on tomorrow night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, my director and producer will have the final remarks and the last words, and we will be in closing.
Well, I'd like to thank you for having me on the show tonight. Last week I tried to make it on the show, but job calls, and I just been busy all last week. Sorry to disappoint the viewers. I made it on the show as quick as I can tonight. I thought I was gonna be late, came on just in time, and just stay positive. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, wherever. Um, just talk to me. You can find me on Facebook under Drew Powell. Uh, and from there, just talk to me. And if you're trying to find out more, I do beats, I do music, I do computers. If you're trying to get a computer job done, just talk to me, call at me, talk to Malik, and he'll give you my information. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. Thank you.
The Malik Show's quote of the show tonight is let no one get ahead of you. You make your own choices for the better. That is one of my sayings. I hope that it's not already out there, but I thank you all for watching the Malik Show tonight. Tune in tomorrow night. Be true, be you. God bless you.